Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, this is Travel Trails and Adventure with Betsy, and on today's adventure and over the weekend I'm going to be going to the Mufon Symposium, and I'll be sharing some highlights of the symposium and giving you a look into the world of UFOs. So come on along with me and let's get going. And I'm at the pool for a little while, just kind of hanging out here. Got to the conference a day early, and so enjoying this beautiful Denver weather. Flip it around so you can see a view of the pool. And I'll be going in there shortly. So now I'm here at the Mufon vendors, and I'm about to go in and check out some of the things they have here for us to see. There's the desk where you sign in for the conference. Some of the different, here's some of the different things that are being sold. I was being lazy today. I didn't go to bed until almost midnight again. Various other things being sold. Some of these don't have people here. Books for sale. Restore and maintain your biofilm. A bit of a crowd gathered around. We got the mother chips. And Colorado Mufon is right here. Some more of the Mufon gear. Got t-shirts and Mufon hats, all kinds of things here. This is Friday night, and our Mufon Symposium kicks off with the keynote speaker, Cheryl Jones. And before she speaks, however, we will be listening to our director, Mr. McDonald, who will be telling us more about Mufon, followed by our keynote speaker, again, Cheryl Jones, who will be speaking about American media UFOs and historical honesty. What's the end game? Dinner and the speaker were great, and we can't wait till the next morning for our next part of the Mufon conference. Our first speaker is Kathleen Martin. She is the niece of Betty and Barney Hill, and she will be talking to us today about documented evidence and media spin then and now about the abduction of Betty and Barney Hill. Our next speaker is Donald Schmidt, who will be speaking on media suppression of the reality of UFOs began at Roswell. And the next speaker is Peter Robbins, who speaks on the origins of UFO ridicule, how America's greatest newspaper helped perpetrate America's greatest deception. Two more speakers, and then we have Tom Reed. As a child, he and his family experienced a UFO event which has since been documented by the state of Massachusetts.
Perhaps further clues can be found by examining one of the most well-documented cases on record.
They pulled the police and they pulled the Army Reserve Air Base.
The incredible number of witnesses gave the Reed family's case an uncommonly high level of credibility. So much so that on November 3rd, 2015, Massachusetts Governor Charles D. Baker issued a citation which formally recognized that a verified UFO event had taken place, just as the Reed family had described. To date, no other alien encounter has received this kind of acknowledgement.
Every year there are thousands of reports of UFO encounters. In fact, since 1950, there have been more than 100,000 reports
The one that really sticks with me is the Reed family. First, the town entered it into its historical record, saying this event was real and it happened. Because not only did the Reeds report what happened to them, the whole town saw things happening in the sky. Then the state of Massachusetts enters it into its historical record. The governor signs a declaration that what happened in Sheffield was real, true, and part of the state's official history. Of course, there's the famous Reed incident.
Yeah, I know. That's a true story, and I know Tom fairly well. The two crop circles that were in this one field, and then Tom did say they were all probably within a mile of each other. I actually have some photos. I'd like to see them.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. Okay. These are bent over and not broken. Silence the environment. When we felt something, we were like underwater. Everything was amplified. I mean, it changed everything around us. And then all of a sudden, the car just got engulfed with light. We've had FBI agents in our house. And of course, there's the passing of my father.
Tennessee Senator Bill Haggerty participated in a question and answer session. Ron James promoted his book, Accidental Truth, The UFO Revelations. He describes his life growing up as the son of J. Allen Hynek, a famous astronomer who investigated UFOs for the Air Force. Michael Schratt describes dark files of pictorial history. Antonio speaks on Yes, They Have Found Us. The last speakers discussed significant cases around the world, including the Miracle Mountain schoolyard cases, and the symposium ends. Saturday night, we spend some time with Tom Reed and friends. Well, it's Sunday night and the end of the Mufon conference. Everyone's packed up pretty much and gone home. So, only thing left is, as you can tell, the Mufon sign for the conference. So I hope you enjoy being with me through the conference, and I'll see you next time on Travel Trails and Adventure with Betsy. Till then, keep your eyes on the skies.